Mighty Leos. Hello, how are y'all doing? This your girl Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. I hope all is well with you. Know that you are deeply loved, divinely protected, abundantly blessed, and highly favored. Amen. Amen. In this video, I reveal how your person truly feels about you, their true intentions, future actions, and any advice from spirit. I'll also share any hidden messages that come through in today's reading as well. Keep in mind, this is a general reading for all mighty Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. For a closer look at your situation, go ahead and book a personal reading with me because I will be able to tap more into your situation with a personal. The link to book a personal reading is down in the description box below. You can also find it in the pinned comment as well. As I share these readings with you today, keep in mind that the roles may be reversed, so only take what resonates for you and leave the rest. If you're new here, hello, hello. Thank you so much for coming to this live in this reading. Don't forget to subscribe because every single month I pick one lucky subscriber for a free personal tarot reading. All right, mighty Leos, let's see what we got. Hey, good to see everyone. Hey, Lisa. Dakisha, what up? What up? Alexis, hey. All right, Leo, let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person connected to Leo and love and romance. What is this person's true feelings, intentions, and future actions? All right. This person's feelings, we have the strength card. Okay, that's you. That's you. And then we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse for their feelings. For their intentions, we have the Six of Wands. And for their future actions, we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Here's the thing. You may have been dealing with someone who has definitely been playing the field to see who else is out there. They have a really hard time being committed. I'm just going to be honest with you. This is someone that is definitely not the committal type. They like to be able to see what else is out there. And for you, I know that's not going to work, okay? Because do they know who you are? Leo, right? You are the best of the best. You're looking good. You're smelling good. Like, what are they out here doing? Yeah, they're all kind of confused. They don't know. They don't know what they want. But I feel like they do like the attention they get from you, but when they think about what's the best option, they go back and forth. Is it Leo? Should I keep my options open? Should I stay committed? They go back and forth. Let's find out why. Why is that such a, I don't understand this energy. Why is it so hard for this person to stay committed to Leo spirit? What is the issue? Ten of Cups, the moon. Secretly, they see that you are the better option. They do. Secretly, this person knows that you are the one they can build a life with, stability with. You guys could have had some history with each other, and they see the potential in what can be here. But this is someone that's scared to commit. Secretly, they are scared of this. Why? Because for them, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, they feel okay taking a relationship to a certain level because it's very safe and very secure. And this has been the internal battle that they've been fighting for a very long time. How can I create something amazing with Leo when I'm just not the commitment type? I see Leo's worth. I see that it can go the long haul. I see how amazing Leo is. I love everything about Leo. Look at this, 10 of Cups, y'all. There's got to be something else. Let's look deep. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see what else is going on. Why are they not wanting to commit? Why? Two of swords. You see, they can't make a choice. They can't make a choice. And then it's like every time they go out there and they try to see, okay, I'm going to find something better than Leo. They don't find it. I think this person has a fear of being emotionally vulnerable, being willing to take the risk. This is somebody that always thinks the grass is greener on the other side. It's something about this person just holding their own self back. Yeah, they're holding their own self back because they feel very scared. Scared of what? Being heartbroken. So it's safe for them to leave you first than you leave them, or it's safe for them to see what else is out there than to be with you. But here's their intentions. Okay, that's just their feelings. This is where they are emotion wise. But as far as what they intend to do, we have the Six of Wands. I want to get attention from you, Leo. I love everything about when I'm in your energy because you make me feel excited. We have a lot of fun together. But when it gets to that ushy gushy emotions and being emotionally vulnerable, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared because I have some emotional insecurities. I just want you to be okay with that and cooperate and not give me a hard time, Leo. Just deal with it. That's what we're dealing with? Yeah, because I would regret losing you. You bring me peace. You bring me the 10 of cups, temperance. You see, make it make sense. Make it make sense, y'all, right? So, okay. Is there something specific that has happened that made this person not really want to be emotionally vulnerable? Something from their past. Eight of Cups in the reverse, Two of Wands. Every time they would leave and go back, they still would feel like at some point you would not want to still choose them. It's a lot of insecurity on this person's behalf. And as a protection mechanism, they rather just not fully invest. Some of the most dangerous relationships dynamic to be in are those of people who aren't ready to fully invest in love. It takes a lot of strength for this person to even come in the first place, let alone be present in any connection. I don't even think it's just with you, Leo. I don't think they're treating just you so. This is someone who is a bottomless pit. They're never satisfied. Is that what this is? Because their next action is Ace of Swords in reverse. I'm coming back, not clear about what I want. I'm coming back very confused. And when I come back, I just want you to accept it. Accept the fact that I'm making forward movement and action. Hey, I at least showed up and talked to you today. I at least came in and, interacted with you. I gave you attention. That should be enough, right? That should let you know that I love you. But it's not love. This is not love. And every time they hope for the best, they hope that things will work out in their favor because this is just who they are. Painful, painful experience if this is your story. Man. And all the while, I feel, Leo, you're trying to really get this person to see the error of their ways. But this is who they are. If this person could say it, they may be open to open relationships, polygamy, devil, toxic. Take my hand. Take my hand, Leo. I'm addicted to you. I'm addicted to this lifestyle and I want you to be a part of this, even though all I can offer you is flirtatious energy, an illusion of love, the idea of what this could potentially be, because I see it, I dream it, I believe in it, but I don't want to do the action or the work that's required to manifest this true divine 10 of cups situation with you, because it's too much work for me. I'm a page. And a page has the mentality of someone that is still learning how to love. Page of Cups, they're learning how to love. They're still on the maturity level of someone that's probably in their younger 20s, 18, 19. You know what I'm saying? This person could be well in their 30s and 40s, but they have the mentality when it comes to emotional vulnerability of someone quite immature. And so it never really manifests to anything other than something very low vibrational. And that is because of the need to control, the need to get you very much wrapped up in their web of lies and illusions in order to be able to get that fix, that emotional, that sexual, whatever fix that they want. Okay. How will Leo know who this person is? Because this is a deep reading. So do not take this message if it's not yours now. Okay. This is a deep reading. How will Leo know who this is? We have the Lovers in the reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse. This is the one that was scared to fully invest and they just kind of strung you along. They may have used a lot of passion to keep you wound up in this, but you make them very happy. I'm feeling like this is a very fun person to be around, but then it just would kind of stop there. And this is a wordsmith. They will tell you everything you want to hear. Um, but deep down, they felt burdened by all this, you know? You may have felt burdened by all this. For some of you, we're going to look at your side in just a second, Leo. But I think you may have also felt a little bit of burden with all this as well. Because for you, your energy is someone who is ready to love. And this was an ongoing battle, I think, between you two. You ready to love and they're scared to love. Even if there's a strong soul contract between you two, they were fighting this. They were fighting it. Absolutely. Very self-serving, very lazy, wanting you to do all the work. That person could be a Gemini, a lot of air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. I got Aries, I got Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Can be anybody, of course. So let's look at your side. Let's look at your side, Leo, and let's see what is going on with you about this person, okay? Some of you guys, I'm sure you may have already disconnected from this individual, but let's see where you are. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. Be sure to like the video, show your girls some love. I would really appreciate it. Big shout out to all those watching live. Thank you for coming. Hey, Ruby, how you doing? Hey, Alina. Good morning. Good morning. Dashika, hey, girl. And Lisa, holding it down, y'all. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Mighty Mighty Leos. How does the Leo involved in this situation, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, how do they truly feel about this person at this time? We have the Lovers. You see? Man, tough read. I told you, didn't I say that you felt like this was a very strong um, soul tie, soul connection? I just said that, but this person is running from it. Yes, that's your feelings. Okay, your intentions. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Mm. Actions. Three Cups in the reverse. So let's get to it. You feel very confused by this. Should I love? Should I protect myself? What should I do, Mika? Because I feel energetically the pull. I feel the love, the soul contract. This person and I exude. It's so prevalent. But why do I get this inkling that the way this person treats you, you almost feel like, am I lying to myself? Am I psyching myself out? Am I like, it's hard for you to really understand, like, where are we with this? Like, what is this? That's how you feel. It triggers you. This whole connection triggers you, gives you a lot of anxiety. And I think a lot of you guys are trying to just find peace in all this, but feeling quite stuck, not able to fully break free from the thought of this, from the way this person makes you feel. It's love, but it's also confusion and disappointment. Let's see. Why? Why does Leo feel this way? Why does Leo have these mixed up emotions about this person? What did this person do to Leo? Four Wands. Yeah, this person may have told you, hey, we're going to get married. Hey, we're going to have this happily ever after. We're going to create something amazing together. We're going to move in together. We're going to, they sold a lot of dreams. They made a lot of promises. And then they may have never really, you know, showed up to give you this. And then it was going back and forth. I'm getting a lot of off and on. Maybe you guys were living together, married, or in a relationship together. Then it would flop. Then you'll give this person a chance. And then it's like, ah. So deep down, you're like, well, you know what? You know what, Mika? At this point, maybe I just need to be single. That's what I'm getting for some of you Leos. Like at this point, maybe I just need to be single because it's too much. And the thing about Leo, your patience with this, like you just not doing it. Yeah. And it was constantly this person, just like Dominique saying, dangling some type of carrot, some type of dreams, whatever you want them to say and do. This is a wordsmith. They would always say stuff to keep you there. Always reliving the past, but keeping you confused. Like, okay, all this happened, but what do we get from this? What kind of results? You never really got what you wanted, in other words, from this. And so your intentions with the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, I think right now you're just going to focus on preserving yourself. You may feel alone, you may feel abandoned by this, you may feel left out in the cold, but you're going to preserve your energy, what you plan to give to this person for yourself. Because even if this person does give you some type of attention, you're kind of over it. I'm hearing you're over the games. You're totally over it. Yeah, Dominic says definitely mixed signals. Told me because I reacted to his BS and crashed one time. He makes an excuse for him to fall back and how he was going to leave me alone, but he didn't. I did the Aquarius thing. So yeah, for a lot of you guys, this person will kind of like what they call it, like gaslight. This person will gaslight and they'll throw stuff back onto you, but not really take the accountability for their actions. That's what I'm getting. It'll be like gaslighting, anything to really just kind of like make themselves feel better. You're tired of it. You're like, I like the attention. I feel like we are could really work, but this person's full of crap and I'm tired of it. I'm just getting you're just like, you know what? I'm tired of these games. Yeah, it's time to rest and heal and recover. It's time to rest and heal and recover because at the end of the day, you already know. You already know what time you on, Leo. 7 of Cups. You got options, boo. Mm, you got options, boo. You know that. So you're not going to mope around too long. You're not going to feel too down. You're going to hurt. It's going to, you're human, but at the same time, you're just not going to continue to go back and forth with this person. That's kind of where you are. Your future actions, Three of Cups in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you're not wanting to even entertain this person right now, but you do have a lot of thoughts about this. You're still trying to unpack it all, but you're too scared to commit to this person because of what they've shown you thus far. Sometimes your thoughts kind of get away from you and you start thinking about some very toxic, low vibrational stuff, y'all. But that's not the way, okay? That's not the way. I think at the end of the day, there's a part of you that just wants to be left alone. So some of you guys will ghost this person, or you will just spend time away to really just kind of build your esteem up. You know what I'm saying? This person has crushed you, crushed your spirit, because I really feel like at the end of the day, there's been a part of you, Leos, that really gave this person an opportunity to show up for you, and they just didn't. And and I know, all y'all know, this was toxic. It was a toxic love situation that y'all were always engulfed in, and you allowed yourself to go back because you were hoping this person would change. Let's be honest. You were hoping this person would change, but what ended up happening was they never changed. And I think it took some time for you guys to realize, okay, well, damn, this person ain't never gonna change. And then it was like, okay, well, I'm just going to choose me. And that's exactly what it was supposed to happen. Sometimes the universe gives us these very low vibrational people for us to recognize like our sense of worth and value. But don't go down to the gutter with this person. If this person treats you like crap, don't no tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? No need to constantly defend yourself with this person. I know that's been the ongoing issue, arguing, fighting, defending yourself, going back. Nobody got time for that. Just move on peacefully. Move on peacefully, pour into yourself, love yourself, do what's is going to spiritually elevate you into attracting the person that is really meant for you, who respects you, who values you, who's not going to keep you guessing, because love is easy. It shouldn't be stressful. If it's stressful, that's not your person. Even if you do have a soul contract, there's other soul contracts out there. You know, if this person is fighting it, well, let them learn the karmic lesson and move on. Let's see what advice we got from the spirit. Yeah, surrender. Can't make it up. Surrender to the BS, to the toxic love connection. I think some of you guys have surrendered. It says, you're being asked to let go of your need to control each part of your life and surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion, and it's exhausting to try to hold on to it. Let it go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes from doing so. I think both of you guys had this sense of needing to control this, especially if you are, that mighty, mighty Leo fixed sign energy. You're determined to see it through and through. Your loyalty runs deep in this, and you really didn't want to let this up because you just saw the potential of what could happen. But if you were willing to surrender and be open and vulnerable, but this person wasn't, then it would have never really worked. It would have never manifest to be this amazing love opportunity between two soul contracts that are open and vulnerable to love each other. It just would have continued to be very one-sided. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, you got to protect yourself. We got to protect. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. Yes. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do so effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy, Leo, before doing so. Now it's time to get some protection in place. So now that you've set very clear boundaries and standards for yourself and from this demonic, toxic energy, keep that energy going. You know what I'm saying? If you decide to get out there and date, stay protected. Surrender. Don't control what it is. If it works, great. If it doesn't, be willing to walk away. but always protect yourself with your boundaries, your standards, your work. And I feel like for a lot of you Leos, there's been a lot of epiphanies in this dynamic. I see it right here in the energy where you've realized like, yeah, I gotta move on. I gotta let myself go away from this because it's just not manifesting what you want. And that's very, very good if this is your story. Alexis says, this is my kid's father. And to say we've been in no contact since October, sadly, our kids misses him very much. And he hasn't reached out. Man, and it just hurts my soul. Yeah, for him to be the father of your children and not reach out, that is very, very low vibrational and toxic. Yeah. Yep. She says that he is a Leo and I'm a Leo as well. I surrendered physically, but mentally and emotionally, I'm drained. And that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like in the 3D, a lot of you guys are surrendering, but then there's these thoughts, right? These emotions and the mental, you're still trapped in your mind. This Eight of Swords energy speaks of where you are with this. And that's where we have to build our emotional state up. You see that with the King of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys are very emotionally drained and very locked in. And that's where you have to release. Release, give it to God, give it to the universe, and allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to be set free. All right, mighty Leos, those are the messages I have for you today. Let me know if this is your reading. Leave me a comment down below. And if you made it this far in the reading, leave me a red emoji. I don't care what emoji it is, as long as it's red. And if you're new here, know that if you leave me an emoji, it will increase your chances of winning a free personal tarot reading. So don't forget to do that step, especially those watching live. Just click out and click back on to leave that comment down below because I will be selecting the next winner on March 31st, 2025. So thank you guys so much for coming to the live. Don't forget to book that personal, and I'll see you guys in a few for the all signs reading at 10 o'clock. I'll see y'all then. Thanks for watching. Namaste.